Thank you very much. Isn't it nice to actually get together again as a group? I think we like the isolation to some extent, but I think we're all happy to be back socialising a little bit as much as we can. So it's really nice to be here. And also, I'm actually here this time. I think this is about my third attempt to get here. So hopefully I don't know whether I'll inspire you, but hopefully I can entertain you a little bit with my designs, and thank you very much for asking me. Now, last time I came, somebody had asked me, how do you interpret titles? And I did a little bit of my demonstration based on interpreting titles. And at the show at the last weekend in Canberra, there was a class on the schedule called Blue and White with Iris, and I was trying to work out what I was going to do, because I thought, yes, other people will do an oriental sort of style, other people will do this, other people will do that. And at the last minute, I looked in my garden, I actually had some blue and white iris, which was a bonus, and then I thought of still life. And one of the reasons that I think of a still life is because my mother-in-law was a great collector of blue and white. And I've been dreaming blue and white because we've been packing up all her things because she passed away earlier in the year. And so she would be very happy, I think, to know that I brought some of her things along here today. So I'll sit this does sit here. The reason that I've got this sitting on this board is so that I can move it. It's a little bit rickety to sit on this particular turntable. So I started with some height. So with a still life, you don't actually have to have very much in the way of horticultural material. It's one of those classes where you can use everything else to tell your story. And it's all about telling a story. And so this is my mother-in-law that you're meeting at the moment. I've got a step now. The plate to the box to here. Box is the wrong colour. So I have a cloth. And I'm doing this from behind, so it's going to be a little bit harder. But I'm a skilled tradesman, so I'm okay. And having done it before, I suppose I would be okay. So then that would be to come into here, to drape a bit, to come down towards the front. And I found that if you sort of tuck it up underneath too, you can avoid having gaps in there so you can't see through the back. Put the blue around. If it stays there, it's really, really good. Okay. It never stays where you want it to stay, does it? And then to wrap this one a little bit around. So it's sort of a calculated spontaneity, if you will. Actually, that's not going to sit together very well. And bring that down towards the front. Okay. So, as I said, 3 stages now. And I have a nice blue vase, or jug, which can sit in here. And I have another vase that I found of hers that's been fixed with a bit of blue tack. At the back obviously has a hole in it, so I put it around this way, in here, sitting like that. I also have, I reckon at one stage, if any of us stood still, my mother-in-law would have crocheted around us. She just crocheted all the time. Crochet was her thing. And we have so many mats and all sorts of things left, doilies and harddanger, all those sorts of things that she used to do. Very, very crafty lady in lots of ways. So put that down there, so that gives you a little bit more of June down to the front. Into there. I hope that looks all right from the front. And put him back in there. All right, and then I've got a few other bits and pieces that I can work with. So perhaps Just trying to think. I think I moved this one so many times. I had it one spot, then I moved it to another spot, and then moved it around. So I think I had him sort of sitting down here a little bit. Okay. And unfortunately, my blue and white iris are just about coming to their end. But amazing how long they last when you grow them yourself. Don't buy them from the markets, because they just, some of them just turn their toes up straight away. So these were picked on Friday, which is not too bad. So only 2 of them are left, so I'll put this guy up here. Oh, I'll put the white. I've got a different idea now. It's the artist at work, isn't it? Changes your idea all the time. So I'll put him down the front here. And put that one down there. Change my mind. No, it won't start there, so we'll go in there for the moment. And I do have some roses, so I might use those instead. Haven't flowers got expensive? Gosh, even Aldi, they put their prices up. So when Aldi puts their prices up, then things are really bad, aren't they? Here. So the repetition of the blue in the vase comes through. I might, in fact, because he's on his own, I might just leave him out and put a couple more of the white roses in there. I was really lucky because I stayed with Carol and Lindsay at their herbaceous garden shop and their fishing tackle shop. Last time I had to try and get some swivels from them. This time it was fishing line. I hope everybody's going to go to the Christmas party. I'm hoping to get up here for the Christmas party. It sounds really good. Sit it up a bit higher, I guess. Okay. Now I've got a few other bits and pieces here, as I said. I've got a, I might move him back up here. So I've got repetition of the shapes as well. So repetition of the colour, repetition of the shapes, and I think I had him sort of sitting here. Just another colour. And good luck to the person who tries to move this. It won't be me. No, I'll try. Okay, I'll put him here. And I don't know, do I need the bird? Or is it enough without the bird? Do you think it's enough without the bird in there? Pardon?
Put it there.
Where does him sit? That one there and him up here? Yeah. Okay, so there you go, that's June. That's my mother-in-law, that's June. Okay, so when you are interpreting a title, you don't always have to reinvent the wheel. You can go back to one of the standards, even though it doesn't say so on the schedule, and come up with an idea like that. So I quite like still life. It's one of the things I do like to do. Other people don't like them. It just is whether it's your cup of tea.